Hello everyone. In this video, we'll see a numerical example of how do we create a probability distribution for a random variable. So it is question number 20. The question says, two cards are drawn successively with replacement from a well-shuffled deck of or a pack of 52 cards. Find the probability of the number of aces. So here we are concerned about number of aces. So let us define that as a random variable. So let me say, let x equal to random variable denoting number of aces. Okay. Since it is talking about two cards, one possibility is both the cards what I am drawing successively, both can be zero. I mean, in both the cards, I don't get an ace. Okay. Second possibility is in both the cards, I may get at least one card to be an ace. That is possible. Then another possibility, third possibility is both the cards I can get aces also. That means this clearly I can say clearly X can take values 0, that means 0 cards, 0 aces, 1 ace and 2 ace. Now if I have to one thing is that we have identified the values of X. Now I have to identify what will be the probability of X taking a value 0, what will be the probability of X taking a value 1, what will be the probability of X taking a value 2, right? Now one more thing. Now since the draws are done with replacement, means after drawing one card, I am putting it back into the deck or into the pack. Since the draws are done with replacement, the two draws are independent. That is very clear because you are putting it back. Now, first let us find out what is probability of X is equal to 0. What do you mean by that? 0 ace, that is the meaning. That means the probability of the first card should be non-ace and the second card also to be non-ace. So since this and can be replaced with intersection, I can write it, since it intersection, since it is independent, I can write it as a multiplication of these two events, means probability of non-ace multiplied by this I can put it as intersection, both are same, probability of non-ace. Now what is the probability of non-ace? How many aces are there in a pack of cards? There are 4 aces. When I say non-ace means 48 cards will be of non-ace. So this will be 48 by 52. This will also be 48 by 52. So if I do this, ultimately I will get 144 by 169. That will be the required probability if it is X takes the value 0. Right. So let me, I think, move on to the next page to do the other probabilities. What do we mean by probability of X is equal to 1? It means that in the first draw, it can be a non-ace, and in the second draw, it can be a ace. Or first draw can be a ace, and second draw can be a non-ace. So this I can put it as this can be considered as intersection. This can be considered as union. This is nothing but intersection. And we know those are independent And if this happens, it prevents this to happen. If this happens, it prevents this to happen. That means this and this means this joint event and this joint event are mutually exclusive. And within the joint event, these two are independent. So I can completely split it as non-A's multiplied by probability of getting an A's. Since it is R and mutually exclusive, I'll put a plus. Probability of A's, probability of non-A's. Non-A's, we know it is 48 by 52. Probability of an A's, there are 4 A's possible. Again, this is 4 by 52. This is 48 by 52. We may note it is occurring twice or directly. I mean, if I calculate this, I may get the result as 24 by 169. This is our second probability. Then the third, probability of x is equal to 2. What does it mean? Probability of the first also is an ace, second also is an ace. Again, these two are independent of each other. So I will write it as probability of ace multiplied by probability of ace. Probability of getting an ace is 4 by 52. Again, 4 by 52. So if I calculate this, I may get the final result as 1 by 169. So therefore, the probability distribution will be as follows. So I will write first x, then I will, sorry, I'll write probability of x. X takes the value 0, 1, and 2. Then I can have one more column for total. So this is the way you represent or present a probability distribution in the form of a tabular column. So first one, x is equal to 0 is 144 by 169. 144 by 169. Equal to 1 is 124 by 169. Equal to 2 is 1 by 169. Now if I add, this is 25. 25 plus 144 is 169. So 169 by 169 will give you 1. So this way you create a probability distribution for any specific random variable, right? So we'll again continue one more problem in relation to random variable and its probability distribution in our subsequent video. If in case you like this contents of these videos, I request you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thank you all. See you. Take care.